Here we have a question which is about graphing. Sketch a graph of a function which satisfies all the following conditions. So what I suggest is you draw two sign charts for f prime and sign chart for f double prime, second derivative. Let's work on sign chart for f prime. It says, let's do one at a time. F prime 5 is 0. There is somewhere 5 and f prime is 0 at that. F prime is negative before 5. So if x is less than 5, f prime is negative. So before 5, it's negative. F prime is positive after 5. So if x is more than 5, f prime is positive. So we drew that also. Now what does it mean if f prime is negative? F prime is negative means f is decreasing function and f is increasing after 5 and there is local minimum at x is equal to 5, and also there is like a tangent is horizontal because the derivative is 0. Okay, that's what I understand from there. Now let's talk about second derivative. Part D says second derivative is 0 at 2 and 8. So at 2 and 8 second derivative is 0. E says second derivative is negative before 2 and after 8. So second derivative is negative before 2 and after 8. Lastly, it says second derivative is positive between 2 to 8. So this is positive. Now, what does it mean second derivative is negative? That means f is concave down. And if second derivative is positive means f is concave upwards. Lastly, it means f is concave downwards because it is negative. And 2 and 8 are our points of inflection. Okay, let's draw all this information on our graph. Let's draw the important points. Somewhere we have 5, we have 2, and we have 8. Okay, they're saying at 5 we have local minimum and the horizontal tangent is parallel to x-axis, and before that the graph is decreasing. Okay, so the graph is, and before 2 the graph was somewhere before 2 the graph was concave down and then it started concave up. At 5 it's the lowest point. At 8 the graph started to concave up down again. Until 8 it was concave. At 8 it starts to concave down. So roughly this is important. Okay, so when I'm going to test on it, at 5 you should be showing me local minimum, that is for sure. Before 2 the graph should be concave down. After 8 the graph should be concave down. Between 2 to 8 the graph should be concave upwards. If you're following all those conditions, I'm good, right? You can get the full points. So I don't really care. Another student could have drawn the same graph, let's say, as a little lower with like this at 2, this is 5, and around this point is 8. And that's also correct. As long as I see that at 5 it's a local minimum and I see the concavity conditions, I should be fine. Okay, so that is how the grading of this question be done. Half the points are for sign chart and half the points are for graph.